We all struggle. Until we adapt. I'm JJ Duffy, and this is my running partner, Dublin Rose, and I've given myself 90 days to train for an ultramarathon. Brutal, uphill, but I'm not on that thing, at least. Hey, how we doing? Oh, it's a sunny day. As you can see, spring has sprung. We are about 4 weeks out, a little bit less from race day. Thought I'd give you an update as to how things are going. My narrative is still the same. I'm going to toe the line. I am guarded about what I can do. I'm really guarded about finishing. I just haven't been able to get the long runs that I expected to get, which equates to time on my feet. I'm running by feel, not by pace, and not by planned mileage. I just can't do that. That's not the smart way. So I'm trying to be strategic about this so that A, I get to the starting line, B, I succeed, and thus far I have succeeded in making running a routine again. That's huge for me. 3, trying not to re-injure myself. And I hesitate to say it, but I will publish it here, that for about the last 8 days, I have been completely without any SI joint pain. It's really cool. You never know. I mean, it could be short-lived, but I am actually feeling unrestricted. I just love that. So I'm going to show in this episode what I've been doing lately. I had a little bit of a technology problem recently. I use a drone to capture some of the front and rear footage, side views, and things like that, as you've probably seen if you're following me regularly. It was a really windy day the other day when I was running, and I crashed the drone. Well, it crashed itself. It doesn't have collision avoidance or something like that. So it crashed into a tree, and I finally got the thing working again. But today I'm here to tell you that things are going pretty darn well. And I'm still guarded. I'm very guarded, but I'm optimistic. I still think I'm going to make I'm going to toe the line, so that's good. Dublin runs with me most of the time. She's not out here this morning because it is just too darn hot. Can't believe it. We went from winter to rain and from rain to hot. Actually hot. I have a long sleeve on, but I'm going to be shedding that in a couple minutes. And today's a rest day. That said, I still have to test myself when I'm doing a couple of 2-a-day runs, just to get more time on my feet as opposed to a lengthened run, a longer run. My longest run to date was 14 miles, and that was a tough undertaking. About 7 or 8 miles in, I really started to feel just fatigued, and that had nothing to do with my SI joint or any injury. It had a lot to do with the fact that I'm just not used to being out for 2+ hours. And but cardiovascularly, I feel great, and I'm hoping that this is a sign of things to come. So I'm really pushing the mental more than the physical right now, and I will touch base in a couple of days and let you know how things are going. All right, we are 2 weeks out from race day. Woo, baby. And I am still feeling good. I am coming up on almost 2 weeks of running without any SI joint pain. I can't even begin to tell you how wonderful it feels to run unrestricted. It's been great. I still am not running long distance. In fact, at this point, a couple weeks out, I've changed my plan to not include any runs longer than 11 miles. And in that particular case, I'd rather run consecutive days or two-a-days, which I've done several times. The two-a-days, I would rather do that for time on my feet than get into extended long runs this close to race day. I'm more concerned about being able to maintain mental focus during the race. I know I'm gonna have to walk a lot. I know that I'm going to struggle in the second half, and I know that the first half is very hilly, very steep, very rocky, rocks, roots, ruts, and I'm hoping for dry weather. That would be super helpful. But I know I'm gonna have to walk. I'm gonna walk up hills. As long as I keep moving forward, that will be my mantra. What I'm really concerned about right now is mental tenacity, and I'm working on that. It is going to rain here, and we haven't had rain in 3 days, so that's a big deal. That's all I got for now. I will check in at the end of this week and give you a sense of what I'm doing for race prep the week of. Somebody's in a big hurry today. Hey, it's race week, baby. We made it, or darn near. I can't believe 90 days has passed, or almost 11 weeks in. It's been a great journey. It's been fun. It's been challenging as hell. I've overcome a lot. I have succeeded already. I haven't yet towed the line. I haven't finished the race, but I had a lot of interim goals, and I've been hitting them, and that's really great. Showing up all the time, a lot of adjustments, a lot of adaptation, a lot of necessary changes throughout this 90-day period. Most of it was not related to my SI joint injury, but I haven't had any joint pain in over 2.5 weeks, so that's really huge. Last time I had that much time without the discomfort was August of 24. It's more than 18 months ago. So yeah, it's pretty significant. And you know, I guess it's possible it could come back, but I don't dwell on that. I've really taken advantage of the last couple of weeks. I chose not to ramp up, and do extended long runs because it was just too close to race day and I didn't want to take a chance. So I've done a number of two-a-days just for time on my feet. And I've been concentrating on, the mental toughness facet here. But anyway, I've been able to get out and run with some friends that I haven't run with in a long time. I've even had a couple of exceptional runs with Dublin and her brother Lunar. They're twins, same litter, and Lunar is my son's dog. And my son is running this weekend too. He's running the 50 mile at the same place I'm to run the 50K. So, but I have some news. This will affect race day significantly, potentially. Today's Tuesday. I have not run since Friday. I was out for a 5 to 8 miler. I felt great, so I decided to run a little further. At the plus or minus 6 miles in, I felt a twinge in the bottom of my shin, the tibia. Didn't feel like anything significant. We run, we feel aches and pains, but I didn't even stop running. I mean, it only lasted 10, 20 seconds, and I just kept going. I didn't roll an ankle, I didn't step in a pothole. I don't know what happened. Anyway, 5 or 6 hours later, I was going up the stairs in the house, and it was super, super painful when I pushed off. I was like, gosh, I gotta go get some ice on this thing. And I looked down, and I couldn't see my right ankle. It was so swollen, all the way up to my calf. So I was going down the stairs, and the pain going downstairs was twice as bad as going up the stairs. So all weekend, I didn't run. I didn't plan to run Saturday. I was going to run Sunday and so on, but I didn't. I immobilized it, iced it, put some compression on it, you know. I did everything I could, really, within reason. I had a busy week, but a busy weekend. Anyway, as it turns out, I had an appointment scheduled previously with the orthopedist for the possibility of getting a cortisone shot in my SI joint, which I would not recommend because they're hugely unpleasant. But as it turns out, I didn't need that. But luckily, I kept the appointment, and as luck would have it, she diagnosed this as tibial tendonitis. Yeah. So I may or may not be able to toe the line. That's the toughest part of this whole thing. It's discouraging. But you know, her recommendation was not to run it. Her recommendation was to give it a couple of weeks without running on it. But she did give me a soft brace that I can wear, compression, a little bit of support, and we'll see how that works. So you'll have to tune in to the last episode to see what happened. Did I toe the line? Did I finish the race? Did I not? I'm hoping to, and I'm discouraged a little bit, but I'm not giving up. It's going to be a race day decision. So I'm going back to drinking protein, and we'll see what happens. Get out and run.